Wendy with a pen, digging through the dark where the secret's been. Questions fly like bullets, truth cuts deep in the shadows where nightmares creep. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies. Under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in the veins and the trust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned.
Here was Beanie Politan.
Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies. Under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in the veins. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride.
You can't talk about the jury in a current case. You can't do that. You're putting the jurors' lives in danger.
Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies. Under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in the veins and the trust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Late nights burn bright under the moon. Answers buried deep, they'll find them soon.
Here is the buffer zone
Glory on a darkened stage.
right here.
Randy and Wendy's
And if you are wearing a Karen Reed shirt or hat, you get arrested.
And that's wrong. And you could cause a mistrial.
Hey, y'all. We're waiting on Wendell. Don't know. We made a plan, and I'm sure she's on her way. So, Cass, I don't know where everybody is. Hopefully, they'll show up. If not, maybe they'll catch the replay. Maybe they'll hit the thumbs up. I don't know. Pammy B. I'm just kidding. We're talking about politics. No, I'm just I know it's not funny. Dang it, the negative feedback I got. Hey, Nightbot, I'm glad you came. At least you love me. Me and Mer. So let's see. Hopefully I can go live today, tomorrow, and possibly Friday. And then I guess I'm out. Okay, it was fun. It's a plan just to get you here more. I can't, I enjoy talking about it. I don't like the blowback. So, there's that. I don't like hurting people. Golly, I sound like Lauren now, don't I? Sweet. I don't have to blow. I'm about to blow Wendy up. Help me get her up here. She's supposed to meet me here at 1:15 or 1:20. She's 5 minutes late, if we're counting. So a lot has happened since we talked about this the other day, and dang, then everybody started talking about it. We were going to go live about it yesterday. Blow Wendell's phone up. Blow what? Maybe I hear a knock.
I'm here. So sorry.
It's okay.
I set my stupid Siri to set me a 10-minute time, and she's worthless, frankly. She did not set me a timer, so I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. My apologies. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, right, sweet. She is useless because for some reason, every time something happens to Baby O, he says, Gaga or Dada, tell Siri. And I'll say, Siri, Baby O has a boo-boo. And she's like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And I'm like,
Yeah.
She said she's sorry, baby.
Jake and I were talking about it once. He was like, It was the other one though. It was Alexa, the other whore who doesn't know how to do anything.
Yes.
He was talking about one time. He's like, he was trying to cook dinner for him and his wife over in Zimbabwe, and he was like something like, set a timer for 15 minutes, and she goes, "You have 4 timers set for." He's like, "What? I don't have."
Uh,
They're like old timers. Would you like us to continue your former timer? He's like, "Are you fucking crazy? What is happening?" Yeah, it was just insane. It was terrible. So obviously, I just need to go back like a cave person and just
You
watch the
heard that,
clock.
Cass? Yeah, when I said that, she answered me and said, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." Whatever she said, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dang, how
Yeah, that's why you can't say their name because they
hey, Nitty."
apparently they listen when you don't want
Yes,
them to, and when you do want them to, they don't. So whatever.
loose
So
leaf
that's been
bulb,
my morning.
utmost sensitivity, but I'm thinking she is sounding like okay. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. And okay, so um, there was a woman the other day that commented. She's like, 10 minutes talking about nails is. I don't remember what she said, and I'm like, I just
I
get carried
know.
away.
Bless
But yeah,
them. We had some new viewers. Like I forget that there's other people out there that might not know who we are, and they kind of
right,
stumble in because they actually want to talk about the topic. And
yeah.
we spend the first half hour talking about random shit.
Random, grandkids, hair,
Mhm. Stuff that they don't
nails.
care at all about. What we need to learn how to do is timestamp. I know how to do them. I should teach you how to do them. We'll do timestamps. That way, if for those people that actually are here for the topic, they can
They can
zoom,
just
zoom,
skip.
skip
Yeah,
the random chit chat and go straight to the topic.
yeah. Because
Hi,
and I'm
Cass.
I'm sorry about that, but we're waiting for people to come in, and so it
We
just
are very awkward around new people. Like I don't expect new people to be here. I just I figure it's just us, just us in our little group.
but we love
But
new people. Thank you for that. I mean, I appreciate them so much, and we
for
got some
sure.
great comments.
For
But
sure. Yes. No, I don't mean to sound unappreciative. I do
no, you're
appreciate
not.
them.
I
I'm
don't
just
think you.
not I was not prepared for that. I wasn't thinking
No.
about that.
Yeah, I was surprised at that, and I was, but then, so then I went, on to talk about politics, and we lost those people, so, it balances.
Oh no. Did they leave after your stream after that? The one with
I'd say
KCL?
so.
Oh
Probably.
God.
People don't love that topic. People that love me, they're just like, "I'm bowing out of this." That
Well, because and listen, all respect to
I know.
KCL. He's a fire starter.
Yes.
So he'll get up here with his hand grenade and blow the place up. And you're supposed to do what? What are you supposed to do with that? Start cleaning up and picking up pieces? I mean, how are you supposed to fix that? You had him up on your panel, and he's a
Mhm.
fire starter, and started a fire, and we're what, shocked?
Yeah, I wasn't, but then I was like, "Oh, yeah." In the middle
Yeah.
of it, you can hear my wheels go, "Wait a minute."
What did I do? Why
Yeah.
did we do that?
But it could have been a good conversation. I do think that, and he didn't give his opinion on like 9/11 and people got offended, but I think if I understand right, he wasn't listening to, he agrees with it. I will, sweet, just discuss stuff with
Right, sweet.
stay in my own lane. Is that what you're saying?
Stay over here with us. We know what to do. Like don't stray too far.
Oh, I don't turn my heat off in here. Y'all, it's dang it, this weather.
Yeah, it seems to be fluctuating quite a bit. It's nice
Yeah.
and cool today, where yesterday it was like 85. Like, all right.
Hey,
That's
Emerald
all.
girl, good to see you. Good to
Hey,
see
Emerald
you.
Girl. Hey,
So,
Carol Clark.
it can be a productive discussion with him. Well, I don't know that we miss you too. That we were trying. I wasn't even trying to get productive with him at all. It was just, killing time discussing, and I,
Right.
I
But
don't.
I
We
feel
didn't
like
have a goal.
I have a hard time discussing things with him. Oh, and I'm going to hear all about this, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Because he doesn't discuss, he argues.
yeah. That's how I feel.
And if you don't agree with him, he's going to keep talking until you do. Until you're worn out and call, uncle. That's what he's gonna do.
Right.
He's just gonna keep arguing with you until you finally beg for mercy.
Oh wow, thank you. Next, you went a little bit viral. I got my stuff locked down, but I still have to be careful because of my quote unquote friends. They, and thank you so much. 61 months is.
Dang,
just
I'm a girl. Look at you.
I could have swore I changed our name to Bad Friends.
You did. Hers doesn't say anything. It doesn't say that it's not Bad Friends.
True Crime Breakdown.
Oh, I don't see that on the StreamYard side.
Oh,
Well, do you have 2 tiers? Is one of them True Crime Breakdown?
well, I don't remember.
Oh.
But thank you. That would be the higher tier, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Golly, I appreciate that. It's only 50 degrees there, Mickey. Let me look. So how is your day going, Wendell?
Okay, I'm feeling a lot better. I have been sick, not feeling well for the last few days, but I'm okay now. Feeling much better, thank God.
Okay, I see. Well, thank you for being a member for 63 months. It's okay. You're not cheap. I understand. You're expecting
63 months. There's nothing cheap about that, girl.
Nothing at all. Nothing. So I know that Chasing Truth isn't here, but I got my candle in the mail today. I bought from her, and
I've got a candle from her before too, and it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Smells from across the room when it's not even lit. You can smell it. It's so good.
I was so excited. Hey, Carrie. So Carrie went on a little vacation, went to one of those comedy shows, and got pulled on stage.
Uh-oh. And what happened?
She cried, but I don't blame her. No, she was cry laughing. I'm serious, but it was great. It was absolutely great. And she sent me, she posted it too to her YouTube. Carrie, I don't want to embarrass you, so she put y'all know that she's got a lot of hearing loss, and she had the cochlear implants.
The cochlear implants, yes.
Cochlear, yeah.
Yes.
You know me. I'm all about the cochlear.
Sorry, I have teacher of the deaf here. I'm gonna have to correct you on that. Sorry, cochlear. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
And
who has this?
Carrie Y.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Carrie.
Yeah.
How long have you had your implant?
How long have you had? Maybe a month, maybe a month and a half, something like
that. Really? So you just got it?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. How do you like it so far? Oh, I have so many questions.
Do you want to see the video while we're waiting on people to get here? Okay, because she put it on her.
Doing it.
It's on her YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's watch it. I'd love to see that.
I showed this to Timber, and she started crying, and she said, "I love her." I said, "I do too."
That is amazing, Carrie. Congrats.
I think you cut out.
Oh, sorry. I hit my mute button. I said, okay. Congratulations. How do you like it so far, Carrie?
Okay.
Oh, I need to zoom into this. Let me see.
Okay. Oh, wow. I could really hear.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think?
Wow. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm ready to watch my Orange Housewives.
I love her.
Orange County Housewives. Yeah.
Is there any echoing?
No.
Clear as could be?
Clear as day.
Wow.
Can you hear from both ears?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I can hear. I won't even have to have this hearing aid on, will I?
That's up to you.
Really?
Maybe to pick up environmental sounds.
Huh. Yeah. I'll try without it today.
But yeah, see, you don't have to wear it if you don't want to, probably. It'll be up to you.
Here's where you get.
Liking it so far?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Good.
I'm gonna cry.
Say,
Aw,
oh, Carrie.
that's
Isn't that great?
amazing. That is amazing. So, whole new world, huh, Carrie? She said, that she thought you were going to play when she was on stage. Do you have that too?
Yeah, it's up there.
Let's watch that too.
Oh, your boyfriend talking? I thought that was the doctor.
Oh,
Okay, let's watch Carrie get
I
pulled on
assumed that was the doctor, Carrie. That's awesome, Carrie. Congratulations, honey. I'm so happy for you.
I'm so happy for her.
I could live in there.
There's Carrie on stage.
Hey, do you condition? Yeah. All right, now listen up there, Snack Shack. I got a serious question for you. Now look at me. Look at me into my eye. Are you aware in this county? Are you giggling or crying? You don't know.
Oh my God, that's great.
All right, listen up. Are you aware in this county that blood kin, as in a child, in cases of inheritance, takes precedence over spouses? Did you know that, Bertha? You didn't? No. And we talked about it. You remember that? We had that long talk about it. You should read your card.
Oh, why yes. I didn't know that.
She did.
Poor Carrie.
They can't even act because she's cracking them up so bad.
Yes.
When you say that. Because you knew that Squeaky Bowman had an estranged daughter from a previous marriage. Therefore, as bad as it looks for you to be down there soaking up sweet tea all night, mere hours after your husband has crossed Jordan, and you're here with that schmuck, whoever that is. I guess you would not have killed Squeaky with the insurance money because you knew that his daughter would have gotten it all. Yes, that's right. Could it have been Bertha? Because she was drinking sweet tea with the strange daughter from a previous marriage, and then she didn't do that, but she was there with that schmuck, and then she was sold to the lady in the second row. She was 8, she was 9, she was 10, I know, and she had red lips.
On there.
I don't have it. Where was that going with that?
Now that brings it, I could live in there.
There.
Fun.
Oh,
How fun
And
is
that's-
that?
that's
That's
why
sweet.
Jim refuses to go to any kind of comedy club or anything where they may possibly, because he gets pulled on stage.
I love that.
He did. He got pulled on stage, and he got called a serial killer.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, it's the Jim. Look, I blame Jim. He wouldn't laugh. He wouldn't smile. I was begging him. I'm like, just laugh. He said, it's not funny.
Oh, well, now you're a serial killer. Great.
Yeah. Look, man
Well,
on the
this
front
is all
row
the
look-
stuff that new people are going to complain about. So sorry, new people. So
Yeah.
sorry.
But it was great, Carrie, and I'm so happy for you. I am.
Me too. That is awesome, Carrie. Really, really happy for you. That is great.
A schmuck.
I love
got
that
pulled
she
on
had them
stage.
laughing so hard they couldn't even do their little skit.
Yeah, are you? Because they got concerned. Are you crying or giggling? She's like, I don't even know at this
She didn't
point.
even know. It's awesome.
They made Jim. Jim even had to hold a board while one of them karate chopped. It was great.
Oh my goodness. Did you see the same? Are you talking about like? Was it the same?
No,
Wait.
I don't. No. We went to a comedy club. It was my 21st birthday,
Mm,
and I was like, I want to go to the comedy club because I had never been able to get in anywhere.
yeah.
And I'm like, and I want to sit up front because I heard they talk to you. They do.
They do. For sure. Yeah, they do. That's awesome.
So yeah, I don't even know. I doubt it's still It was in Huntsville, Alabama. That's where we were.
How
And
fun.
Jim was giving them dirty looks. Okay, so it didn't go well. And there's a comedy thing on the ship, and he's like, I'm not going to that. I'm like, Jim, it's been like 30 years. Line up, dude.
Let it go, Jim.
Let
Let
it
it go. He can sit in the back. He doesn't have to go up front.
Right. But if you sit up front, laugh, and they won't mess with you. Too
Mhm.
bad. They will a little bit. I mean, they called me names, but it was just because I had tears coming out. I was laughing. I was laughing at Jim, which didn't help. You know, it pissed him off more actually, but I couldn't help it.
It's funny.
Okay, so moving on. Lauren. How do we feel about Lauren? So the
Oh,
other, yeah, she
yeah.
is
So,
taking some blowback.
oh, for sure. For sure. She's, she's doing the press junket, frankly, and, going to different channels and telling her story and answering questions and such. And for the most part, I thought that she, had overwhelming support. However, it seems that other people feel quite differently.
I was questioning that too. Like, you better believe it, Cass. I was questioning that too about, is this stalking? Because that was what the order was for. And I think I even said on the other live, she didn't want those texts to come out, especially in public. But hey, Lacey,
Hey, Lacey.
if I understood what the glare said, is they weren't trying to film it, they were just trying to go. But I'm not sure about that.
Who wasn't trying to film
Law
it?
and crime. That Anjanette
Oh.
Levy.
Oh, well, but it would have been filmed, right? I mean, because they had permission to film it.
Yes.
Did you, Mickey? I haven't watched too many of the other channels. I've sat, but I do have some snippets, and I've seen snippets here and there.
Mhm.
I was just surprised that some of the points they were making I thought were pretty valid.
Oh yeah.
We tried to stay pretty neutral when we were talking about her the other day.
Yeah.
But
Because
now I'm hearing things like these text messages that she doesn't want out. They're a lot more than calling someone annoying.
yeah.
Like, she actually attacks victims.
Allegedly, because they have not been put out.
Okay, allegedly. Thank
Yeah.
you. Allegedly.
Be- That's why
Some
I
of-
didn't. Yeah, that's why, because I didn't say too much, because I don't want to believe that, because y'all know I am a fan, and I don't say that about a lot of YouTubers because I'm on YouTube, and and I know that anybody on YouTube is just somebody who picked up, made a video, made a live stream, got lucky. If they have a bunch of, let's be real. If they got a bunch of subscribers, you got lucky somewhere.
This comment, watch what Joe and that's who I'm talking about, specifically that Joe Schmo guy. I did see a little bit of his interview. It does seem a little
Mhm.
shady and set up. They had this chick, Christina, escorted out of CrimeCon after she paid to be there. And he was filming the whole thing. I guess she sent him over there to film it, I guess. Lauren did.
Oh, I didn't know, because
I could be wrong on that. Please don't, please don't quote me on that. But either way, he wanted to document it. So
and
he
I wonder why she didn't use that. I'm sorry to interrupt, because in her live stream, which I've now watched 3 times,
she did use that footage. Isn't that the footage she's using?
she said it was body cam.
Oh.
She said, we have the body cam footage.
Okay. All right. Well, then
Oh,
maybe
he don't
maybe it
admit
is.
that. Scott says that he won't admit that. Are you sure it's not the body cam from the officer? Because it could be.
Well,
If it's the
he was
same
taking
footage.
credit for it in what I saw last night.
Mm.
He was taking
That's
credit,
what
or what I saw earlier today, not last night.
Oh, well, and but the glare, which, okay, all right.
I'll be right back. I'm listening, but I'll be right back.
Okay. He was a bit rude about his stuff. I do like the glare. I know a lot of people don't. Um, Very shocked Duty Ron is buying any of it. I like Duty Ron too, but you got to remember he's her friend. Her friends are going to stick with her no matter what. And she, you, when this is happening, it takes you to a low spot, especially the first time. So I'm not willing to just dog her. But do I think he took the picture of her by Lauren in the bar after? Say, I see. Lauren asked him to take pics. Oh, I gotcha. All my opinions. Don't sue me, Lauren. Yeah, don't sue me. You'll be so sad if you do. Yeah, I have nothing like a lot of these people, but it was handled all wrong. I agree. I so my this is what I thought. I mean, I'm just gonna tell it like I feel. I think the CrimeCon thing was about. I don't know that she was trying to get her arrested, but I do think she was being petty. And I know that Lauren would never admit that because she wants us to believe she's above pettiness. But I believe that the 9-hour live stream proves she's not above pettiness. And she wanted to hurt this woman, and she did by getting her kicked out of CrimeCon. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it.
Well, yeah, and she's
yeah.
slandering her by calling her a stalker.
Yes.
That's big words. That's big words for what's actually happening. For just someone who's, talking a little shit about you and threatening to put your messages out there, which sucks. I agree.
Yes.
That sucks. Especially but the manner in which you're panicking about it tells me that there's more there than you're letting on.
Yes.
And if I were you, I would put out the worst of the worst so that you get out in front of it before somebody dumps it on you. And if you're really in there talking shit about victims, then you've got some apologies to make, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where she's
frankly some personal growth to do.
And not the apologies that's being sent to people that you think you may have said, "Oh, they're getting on my nerves."
Right, she's annoying.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, that okay, fine, if you feel like you need to apologize for that, fine. Do that. But honestly, that's small potatoes compared to what is being alleged is out there.
But because at first I was all, "Oh, she's not doing this for a money grab. No way. They got money. There's no reason to do that. Da 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 da." And then we see the clip.
You want me to get that? You want me to play that?
Yeah, let's play that.
Okay.
And let's talk about that because this is really the straw, that broke the camel's back for me. I'm like, wow.
It sure is telling.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just a tiny clip. I would love to go see the rest of this. But I suppose I would have to join her Patreon.
Yeah, and then level up, and it's her cheapest, from what I'm hearing, is $20 a month on Patreon.
Yeah, well, that's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. So
here's, I'm not saying, but I can't do $20 a month.
Is this her husband?
Yes.
Okay, so here she is with her husband and their Patreon.
Honey, and being here during this time.
Pretty low.
And if our stalker,
Sorry, I got to change my settings. Let me
Oh, the cheapest was $5. So this is under her $20, I think.
Okay. Tell me if this is better.
Honey, and being here during this time.
A little
is that
bit,
better?
It's pretty low for me.
All right, let me see what else I can do. Hold on.
Her Patreon was ridiculous. Oh, wow.
All right, let me see what else I can do. Hang on.
Did you watch it? Hey, Kathy Rebuild.
Here. Okay, this should work. This should be it.
Okay.
And if our stalker is continuing to listen.
That's
that
good.
Better?
Yeah.
All right. So watch her face. Watch her face and listen to what they say.
Coming and being here during this time. And if our stalker is continuing to listen.
Oh, thanks for listening.
So, and right off,
Well, wait, here.
that makes me mad. Okay, I'm waiting. All right, let's just
You
do it.
missed what
Let's
she
play it.
just said. Yeah, don't. Yeah, you missed what she just said. Here, listen.
Thanks for being a Patreon member. You can't put that in. I don't know what else to say. Weird, but very weird. I guess you could say thanks to all our patrons except our stalkers. Like, I don't know. That's weird. Oh, I'm grateful for them too. Why don't we say thanks to our patrons, including our stalkers, and hey, if you guys really want the scoop, you're gonna have to upgrade your tier level. You want all the private texts? Yeah, please upgrade your tier level to get the full. Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious. Sorry, Randy. Go ahead.
No, well, it's the laughing for me. It first starts off, thank you so much for being here. And hey, Stalker, if you're here, thank you for being a member of the Patreon. And
Right.
you
And
wanna-
then the laughing and the giggling about it.
Mhm.
Not anything like the original stream. Can you hear me okay? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. The original stream where she could barely get a breath and she's, so upset and, crying. And then behind the paywall, she's laughing and giggling. And I understand, take your power back, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. It's just and that was a tiny little clip, less than even a minute. But it's a bad look, man.
Yeah.
To be talking like it's like in any way that you want to make money off of this.
Yes. Because
And-
you have made a lot of money because there's no telling how many new Patreons she got after that live stream.
Oh, I'm sure. And now if you upgrade your tier, a special deal just for you upgraders, you get the text messages, which is what everybody wants. Although
Mhm.
you're not going to be able to make me sit through 6 years of text messages. Yeah, I want to see someone's going to have to take it for the team and go find something good and put it out. I'm not reading 6 years worth of somebody else's boring ass messages, but somebody will. Somebody will.
Yeah. And but here's what those aren't. I bet you won't release the text messages if they exist that people want to see, which is the
But
accusation.
someone will.
Someone will
though.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't only have fans in there, as she completely acknowledges just in that clip.
That's just a bad look. You really, and I'm sure you didn't think it would get clipped. You didn't think it would get sent out, but you need to be aware. Just like don't put things in writing you don't want out.
I mean, you don't sound like a victim to me in that clip.
No.
And not
so-
that I need every single clip you to be sobbing and crying and wiping your nose and eyes. I don't need that in every single clip, but this one was just I don't know. It just made me feel some type of way about it now. Like, it really made me see this in a whole different way. Like, you made a lot of money off of that. Are you planning on donating that money to other
Stalking real
victims? Yeah, other victims. Are you willing to give some of that money away to help other people that aren't as fortunate as you are, and can't fight their stalkers legally the way you can? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do anything besides just pocket the money? Just a question.
Thank you. Next, I felt a bit duped too, but see, the more you listen to the live stream, which I know it's hard to sit through a 9-hour live stream, and I don't sit all the way through it, but I put it on 1.5, and I promise you can still just go right along with it because she is very dramatic. Lord, yeah, she said well, yeah, I've got that pulled up. Hey, Mr. Sunshine. Well, and and I felt a way. I think I said the other day when she brought up her son, it messed with my soul. I'm just like,
But that's on purpose, though.
Yes.
Doesn't that feel manipulative now?
Look, I think, okay, let's be transparent. I believe I called you. When I was listening to it, I said, have you got to the part yet where she says, Mommy, if you see somebody, if I tell you to run, just run and don't ask questions.
Yes, we
And
talked
I
about
was
that.
like,
Yes.
yeah, I was cringing. I'm like, I
Yeah,
just don't
that's
believe
ridiculous.
this. Yeah.
Well, and I said from the jump that I don't think her child should know anything about this.
Right.
Especially because there's no physical threat being made. I'm sorry, your head on a platter is an expression. That's not a physical threat.
Yeah.
This whole I feel unsafe, is ridiculous to me.
And get buzzwords, things that people say to get restraining orders, things people say to get their to use their stand their ground, those
Mhm.
that's absolutely what that was. And I said that the other day about that's what people have to say
Right.
before they stand their ground or whatever. But y- looking back and letting it sink in, and I had to, because here's what the glare was wrong about one thing from as speaking for myself, but right about one thing speaking for myself. I don't care how many subscribers she has. That's not why I liked her. I liked her because I loved the way she covered the crimes, the
Right.
court cases, and the fact that she lets smaller channels use her stuff. She doesn't reach out and strike. Plunder doesn't either. She just wants credit. And um right, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong. You can ask somebody to sit by them. A cease and desist is not an order of protection. You can sit by somebody that sends you a cease and desist. A cease and desist. Cease and desist.
I've done that before too. Yeah.
But I mean, I've been sent them myself. It didn't shut me up because
Right.
they're
I
not.
didn't cease or desist, but
I
whatever.
didn't. Yeah. In fact, I I tripled down.
Right.
But and she should know that. But she likes to intimidate. She does have an army,
She
quite
does.
unlike our army.
Yeah.
Oh, is the court audio out? Where do we hear this court audio?
Yeah, where
Because
is that? I'd love to
yeah,
hear that. Can you link us to that somehow?
yeah. Because I didn't believe for 1 minute that she didn't want it to because of her son. I thought she didn't want it because she didn't want people to hear the other side. Well, I got news for you. I can't say for sure what channel Christina will be on, but she will be on someone's channel.
Oh, for
Probably
sure.
multiple people.
Or she'll just continue to build her own channel.
Right. Because what you
Like
did was
you made this girl famous, is what you did.
yeah. And so what I put in to find Christina was Lauren's name, and it just popped up Christina. She did, I will say this. It is a lie that Lauren's name was hashtagged. It's not hashtagged not in one of her TikToks. Now, I don't know if she hashtagged her on Instagram. I don't know. I didn't go look for Instagram. But I couldn't find Christina with a hashtag on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it definitely did not happen on TikTok.
All right, I'm going to try to find it.
Okay. A creator I don't normally agree with, but it was on Truth and Transparency. It just ended. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I have it.
Okay. Is it a live stream or?
It is a live stream and it looks like it's like an over an hour long.
Mm.
Do you want me to play it? I mean, I can pull it in.
Well, it's, fair use, and we have to, make sure we commentate. But yeah. Are they just playing the court part?
Well,
Looks like it.
I think that's court. I don't think that going to court is drama. You have a case and you want to take it.
Yeah, here, let me pull it in.
Well,
Okay. You don't.
With law and crime, if they wanted to
Get the right.
Well, look. Lauren
Uh,
knew that. Okay, she knew this would be drama. She knew this would be. Oh, that's all right, Kansas City lots. KCO. Um, she knew this would bring a bag and she was trying to get out in front of it. So her saying, we don't do drama here. No, you usually don't do drama on camera, but you decided to. And I have to say that I noticed. Sorry.
Wait, the person talking is the truth and transparency person. She's the one who said court isn't drama. That's not Lauren talking.
Okay, no, but that's what Lauren was saying. That it just reminded me. See, because I've been thinking about, like I said, I've been wanting to go live with this a couple of days. Even like after me and KCL got done, I wanted to do a live stream, but I just have a lot to say. It's been on my mind.
Okay, well, say it. Go.
Well, no, that's what she's like. I don't do drama here, but then she made a lot of money off her drama. I'm just gonna say that.
Court was not on Lauren's side. That's why she dropped it all. I think there's several reasons that people have pointed out. If Law and Crime had posted this, they would have made money off of it. And people were saying that Lauren wanted them to make that money herself. I at first was like, no, she doesn't need money. And, and then I'm like, that's probably stupid. Everybody needs money. So what am I talking about? I don't know.
There's that. And then there's also the fact of if someone else is there and they're doing the recording and they're doing the talking, you can't control the narrative.
There's that too.
Yeah.
But I don't know that she had any kind of chance in hell of getting a permanent protective order.
No.
Especially with no real threat out there. Like, it'd be one thing if you had an actual threat. It's quite another to just say you feel threatened and say
we know what it's like for people to go on a smear campaign. We know all what that feels like. Never once could we say, "Oh, I'm being stalked."
Yeah, no.
And I had pictures taken of me and posted, but I never said, "Oh, I was being stalked." Oh, I have a stalker. You got to be careful.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is long, so I don't know how much of this we want to hear, and if we can even hear.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio all the way through, and then afterwards, I will have my commentary on it. It is 1 hour and 10 minutes, and it's redacted. Keeping it classy here. Use the comment section of the video. Let me know what you think. If you catch us on replay, this is being live. So if you are using the live chat feature, we do not babysit here. First Amendment applies. In the comment section, there will be no bullying.
All right, let's go.
Do you want to proceed by proffer, and I'll ask put your.
Can you guys hear that okay?
I'm going to pull it up on my phone. I'm going to go get a Tylenol.
All right, but can you hear that okay, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Apparently,
Okay.
Law and Crime wasn't going to stream it. That's what I said. They were just going to record it. Or maybe, see, I heard that too, young black economist. Okay. I'll be right back. Go ahead, though.
Okay.
Witnesses under oath and see if they'll affirm it, or do you want to call up witnesses cross-examine directly?
I think witnesses, we would prefer calling witnesses not.
Can someone help me out and tell me what this court hearing is? What is this court hearing? Is this where she got the temporary protective order? Oh, well, welcome, young black economist. I don't know if that's your YouTube name or not. All we can see is your @ sign. But welcome. I'm glad you're here. What court hearing is this? Can you guys tell me?
Okay. We are set for an hour hearing, so use that as you see fit. I noticed I did have a motion to allow some witnesses to appear remotely.
That's our motion.
Are they out of state?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Petitioner also had a motion to allow one of our state witnesses to appear remotely. Court granted that motion, I think, this morning. They provided the link, but we did have a request outstanding for other witnesses to appear if necessary.
So you guys would stipulate that the witnesses appearing remotely?
I have no objection to that. Me neither. Your Honor, if we could just revisit the schedule today, though. There are several declarations filed on each side. Several witnesses probably intend to appear today. 1 hour is an awful short amount of time to get this all done. And if we are going to try to do it in an hour by testimony, could we have some sort of a guidance from the court on how we split that up, or how our time is to be spent today?
Yeah, you guys choose how. I mean, I'll make it even, that it's 50% to each of you as to how you want to go about it. I noticed that there was several declarations filed in regards to this. Have the parties had any communication?
No, a little bit of research. Since, forgive me, we have misunderstood. You mean councils?
Yeah.
Council party?
Yeah.
Minimal on procedural matters last week.
How come there's been no effort to resolve this? Is there a reason why?
Well, my perspective is not we're against that or opposed to that. It's just the timing of that's so short between when the objection was filed and when we appear. So there's been a lot of evidence and briefings to submit for it now. So we haven't. I would just say it's only because we haven't had a fair chance to do it.
Well, let's go ahead and
Thank you, Hell to the No. Always good to see you. Drive safe, girl.
Yes.
No more typing in chat, L to the No.
go ahead and get started, unless you guys think that some discussion, I can give you a little bit of time. If you want to go out and discuss, we've got to be fruitful, otherwise we'll just get going.
I'm happy to go out with this and try to have a quick discussion.
Is it
Why don't you
echoing
guys
or?
do that, and then come back to you.
Okay, right here, this is your first opportunity to see that there was a.
Yeah, you got to tell me when it's echoing. Sorry, that's because my mic was still on. I'm so sorry, you guys. You got to tell me. I don't hear it, so if you guys hear it, you got to tell me.
Lie that was told. The lawyers were told that they can go out and talk about this to try to come to some resolution. And so with the people putting anything out there in terms of when Lauren spoke about this, there was an opportunity for some type of resolution. And so I believe that was misrepresented. And so here you're going to hear it out of the horse's mouth what these two lawyers come back and say after a brief chat.
So I think we were led to believe this part here. I didn't think this part even happened.
I didn't think so either, but this is not the complete hearing. I mean, I'm sorry. This is the complete hearing, but apparently they only heard like 2 witnesses and then Lauren dropped it after this.
Right.
So probably dropped it because she could tell that the court, this wasn't going to go her way.
Petty.
And she was like, all right, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell if we're making progress as soon as you can see that we're going one direction or the other. Let me know. You may have a seat. Okay, counsel, what we're able to work out.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we're not going to be able to come to a stipulation.
Let's go ahead and are you ready?
The stipulation was that people to be no longer able to use their First Amendment right. Okay, who would ever stipulate to that?
Right. What? The stipulation would be the stipulation would be Christina has to shut up. And Christina's like, fuck you. I'm not gonna shut up. No. So no, we're not coming to any stipulation. No. There's not gonna be any resolution to this. That's
you can't. I see. No more TikToks, no more talking to people about me.
Right. That's what she wanted. That's what she tried to. That's what the judge is asking the lawyer. Is there any chance that is there any chance we can get to any kind of middle ground? And they're like, no, Your Honor, we're not going to be able to do that because Christina is saying, no, I'm allowed to say that I don't like this woman. I'm allowed to do that. You're not going to stop me from doing that.
But Lauren's whole channel is based around free speech.
Yes.
You know, come on now.
But so Lauren is upping it, saying that she feels threatened, her life is threatened, her family is threatened. Somehow she's unsafe, but yet has yet to prove any of that. I haven't seen any proof of that yet.
Agree. I think Christina, you're not coming off looking like a rose here. You look obsessed, honey. You look obsessed.
she does look a little obsessed. That is
Yeah.
true. And we've seen that before. And that
Mhm.
doesn't end well.
Never.
Nobody. That's absolutely absurd.
Proceed then.
We have one matter of housekeeping, Your Honor, from the petitioner. If that's all right, if I may.
Go ahead.
So, given the nature of the claims and the emotional distress it caused my client, and considering the audience we have here, my client is requesting that only the necessary parties, those from the respondent side who testify, be allowed to be in the courtroom, to provide her some sort of safety and comfort during this proceedings, to the extent we can.
Right here, Lauren tells her lawyer that he wants a preliminary matter to be handled, which is to remove people from the courtroom, a public courtroom, to not be able to be in there. This is what she drives around and does for a living, is go into public
Yes.
courtrooms to report on cases. She wants the public to be removed from her court.
Wow. Wow. Hey, Nana Patty. Good to see you, honey.
And see, and I said that from when I said first, I was like, what? Because, you know, thank God we can go to trials, even if, say, we can't get in as media, you go as public, whatever. Thank
Yeah.
goodness for that. Or because that I was completely there as public for the one in Tennessee, that Megan Boswell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and it sucked because you can't take notes, but whatever, you still can go.
Right,
And
but that, our American court system is based on this.
Yes,
the public has a right. We're allowed to be part of this. And Lauren doesn't want. She's trying to get people removed from the courtroom. Let's see how well that works out for her. Man, does she give anybody else MERB vibes? Damn.
It's breaking my heart, Lauren.
I'm getting all kinds of MERB vibes right here. Damn. Right down to the if I don't have a channel, my family doesn't eat. Right down to that, ma'am. Good Lord.
Yes, when she said that, I cringed, but I was like, no, because it's not because she. Again, I want to say, Glare, I know you'll never hear this, but it's not because she has such a high sub count. It's because I am a fan, or was a fan. I'm not so much a fan now. Like I don't know. I probably won't unsubscribe or anything, but I'm so disappointed in the route that she took this, because we have seen this manipulation. And every time she used a manipulation tactic, I thought in my head, manipulation.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
This is Tina with What the Fuck Translation Services. What the fuck, Lauren?
Mr. Blankenberger? Yes, Your Honor, we'd object to that. This is a petition that's been brought by the petitioner. She's going to be here in the courtroom, and as responded, I hope people here with her.
Yeah, it's an open courtroom. There's no motion filed to close it. So, and I expect the parties to be here in person when we have a case. So that motion is denied. Now, as to the reality of where we are, how much time does counsel think that realistically you're going to need in this case?
Well, we need at least 2 witnesses, three including the petitioner's husband. Try to get through as quickly as I can, but there are
How
a
much
lot.
time are you anticipating?
Well, Your Honor, I had anticipated having the whole day, obviously. So, or at least half the day.
Yes, you guys heard that correctly. The judge at first had this at 11 a.m. on one of the days, and then they moved it to like 4. And so he's like, yeah, I'll give this this hearing an hour, 4 to 5. And the petitioner's over here like, I thought I would have like the whole day.
Okay, so then just play your big gun. Put your big guns up first then. Chop. Let's get to the damn crux of the case.
Yes, come
Why
on.
do I need to hear 6 different witnesses? Just put up your main ones, show the threats, show why she's a danger to you, and let's move it on. Let's go.
Right, and you don't have to. And since when we know for sure when it involves a minor, they're not going to let the minor. Her son wasn't going. He wouldn't be shown. We know that for sure. But she did say some things was going on with him that she didn't want public. I got $10 that says it gets released. She's gonna come up with something. Watch.
What are you talking about? She's gonna come up with something for what?
That another way that it affected her son, and that's gonna gross me out. It is. I hate that.
Well, because honestly, that's the
Betty.
only card she has left to play.
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
is.
Hey, Batty. Good to see you, Dolly.
When we know you do not involve children in adult matters ever.
Right. When he can absolutely do nothing but sit there and be scared. There's just
Right.
no
He's
point.
8 years old. He can't protect you. But now he's taken on a parental role, she said. And what Burnt Toast is doing is she's going over the whole live stream, and I would do that. I would love to do that. But I'm just like,
Her whole 9-hour live stream?
Yeah, but she's gonna break it down in segments.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
I totally would do that. But I'm telling you, I've listened to it so much now I could probably recite it. And
Yeah.
it's cringe. She even does the no tear cries now. And
Yeah.
I don't want to call her a bad parent. I'm not gonna say she's a bad parent, but I think it's manipulation. And I
Yeah.
think because she cried, she got a lot of us. Because if you cry, I'm done.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
Right.
Like we said over here, she was expecting an 8-hour court day, and so what she did is she went and did a 9-hour live for her court day without being cross-examined. You know.
That's correct. And that was rescheduled to Monday the 17th.
Interesting. That's a very good point. There was no cross-examination in her 9-hour testimony, was there?
No.
I guess that's what this is now.
So I'm not sure why when we scheduled it at 4, why you'd anticipate you would have a half day or whole day.
You're right. I might have misread that. Read too much into it, but it was rescheduled for 11 a.m. So
how much time are you anticipating? That's
hours. At least 3.
On your case in chief.
Yeah.
So we were prepared today because of the short time frame to proceed primarily by proffer. We understood that that's what was going to happen today, given the short amount of time. Brief opening statement, proffer the witnesses, some cross-examination in a hurry, and then be out. We are prepared to accordion to the court's convenience on this. Certainly, if the other side's entitled to 3 hours, we'd ask for parity, but we think that you could do it in substantially less time. It just depends on how they want to do it.
Okay.
I have a suggestion, Your Honor. Pending before the court is our ex parte motion to enforce the temporary stalking injunction. Perhaps if we proceeded to resolve that motion, that may resolve the entire matter. If, in other words, I guess what I'm saying is perhaps we can achieve what we need to by simply ruling on that motion, and then whether if it's granted, then that resolves the issue, and if it's not, then we can, I guess, readdress and play at that point. That's the tail wagging the dog, Your Honor. I mean, we have 28 days, from the notice. As far as I'm aware, I don't think the court has issued a hearing. I know there was a request to expedite it. I didn't really see grounds to expedite it. There's some pretty serious allegations, and frankly, we were expecting it to go the other way around. If today the temporary order is not extended and made permanent, then that's going to make that court's resolution of that issue a lot easier.
Well, it also make it moot because if I say I rule in favor of your client today on the motion to enforce, and then later I rule that there shouldn't have been a stalking injunction. I guess I can go because there is an ex parte when it breaks. Okay, have a seat. Let me.
I'm struggling to understand what they're saying. I wish.
I can't hear it. Yeah.
I wish there were closed captioning. There isn't. This I can't make it go any louder. I mean, that's as loud as it goes. So I don't know. I don't know what to do if we want to just keep like bopping this forward. You want me to?
I think we've heard enough. I can't hear it. I'm having a hard time hearing it. But I will say at the LNC, I am glad now that I think I thanked you yesterday for being sick because I was ready to rip into Lori Hellis's video. She put it back up, the one she did about Lauren.
Right.
And it was.
Do you want to watch that?
Her video?
Yeah.
we can, and I also have her pulled up and saved. I did. Yeah, I do. Where she went on the glares, and that is what's so important in my opinion, because
Yeah, let's watch that. That's better. Let's watch that. Yeah, saying her son wasn't able to eat. I mean, that's such Merb vibes.
yeah, this is how I feed my family. Again, your husband he's got money. We know that. And not I don't know, but I'm not talking about Merb, but we have firsthand seen these shenanigans in a courtroom before, and but I mean, and on a live stream.
Yeah, the book thing with Lori, it was Lori Hellis's book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she actually, I guess Lori sent it out to certain people, and Lauren said, "Oh, I haven't gotten my copy yet. Can you send it to me?" And I guess the guy just sent it to her, thinking that she would have been,
On
I
the
thinking
list.
thinking she would get it eventually, thinking that's okay or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but I know that that's how she got the copy. I think later she tried to say that someone hacked her computer
Mm-hmm.
to get her that copy.
According to Lori Hellis.
According to Lori Hellis, what?
That's what Lauren said. She said someone hacked her computer, and then she said she only gave it to 3 people, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Lauren said. She gave it to 3 people, but the text has been shown now. I have Lori Hellis' book, Who Wants It? LOL. And someone
Right.
else goes, really? And she's like, yeah, haha, Nate sent it to me.
Yes. These are the types of texts Lauren doesn't want to get out, but now they're coming out.
That's it's not, this isn't gonna end well for Christina, but I see this. I mean, it's not gonna ruin Lauren. It's not gonna ruin her channel, but she's gonna have some blowback for sure.
She said he was too upset and unable to eat. God, that makes
Yeah.
me sick. That makes me sick.
Yeah, that she said that about her son, and such a big ass deal about, did anybody cringe at the root beer?
That she needed to drink root beer. That's the only root beer part I saw, is that she had dry mouth or
Well, and it's like,
something.
let me take a drink of my root beer.
Yes.
It's so gross. What?
Whatever.
Hold on, y'all. I'm very nervous. I have dry mouth. And then the performative sitting on the bed.
Yep, saw that.
Yeah.
All right,
And
pull
like,
in
no
what you have from Lori and the Glare.
No one's ever going to see this unless I make a documentary.
Right. No one's ever going to see this, but let me go ahead and film it just in case. Like, that's so
Right.
bizarre. That's so bizarre. And how is that supposed to be authentic when you're clearly performing?
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if this has closed captions. It does.
Okay, so you're the talk of the town right now because you seem to be the only loud voice.
And let's remember, she didn't send anybody, but people went and attacked this woman. Okay. So just to be clear, she was mentioned several times in the 9-hour video or live stream, and people did go attack this woman. So this is why she's speaking out.
Right.
that is opposing these claims against the claims made by Lauren from Hidden True Crime.
Oh, honey, I've been a loud voice my whole life, but
I heard that. Oh, you're in good company, I promise.
So I'm a retired lawyer. I practiced criminal law for 30 years.
Okay.
And afterwards decided that I wanted to pursue writing. So I wrote a book about the Vallow Daybell case.
Okay.
Early on, while I was working on it, because the book didn't come out until the trials were
Pause
done.
it for a second. Pause, please.
Okay.
Now, I just want to say my personal opinion. This is just my opinion. Okay. I feel like Lauren has kind of a weird attachment to the Daybell case. Like,
well, yeah, she covered it from the beginning. Yeah.
Well, but she felt like certain things, like, she missed even like a family gathering because she felt like she needed to be there at the courthouse for those kids. And she like started crying when she was talking about it. Like she has this weird obsession or whatever it is with this case. Like, and so I wonder about her feelings when she found out that Lori Hellis was writing a book about that case. I bet she wanted to read it. I bet she did.
Well, she said she wanted to do fact check it. It's not your book to fact check.
Right.
You
You're
didn't
not
write.
the publisher. You don't need to fact
Right.
check that. Yeah.
Yeah. And some could say, oh yeah. I mean, I cringed when she said I should have been there because her brother was
Oh,
sadly
it wasn't his funeral though. It was his accident, right?
Yeah.
And she
And
could have been with him and her family at the hospital, but instead she felt like for those kids, she needed to be at the Daybell trial.
yes.
Is that right?
And yeah. Yeah. And she's like, for the children, for Tylee and Ryan. And
Yes, she feels like she owns that case. Thank you, Jen. That's exactly how I was trying to say it. Like
she does feel like she owns the case.
Yeah.
And it kind of like
she's the authority. And so for somebody else, especially a competitor, frankly, to be writing a book on that case when it's clearly Lauren's, belongs to her, I wonder if she felt some type of way.
But she was jealous because she didn't write a book. Let's be clear. But you made a lot of money off of that. Yes, it's a lot.
Knitting.
It's hard work. It's but
right knitting with the Chris Watts.
Yeah.
And Sandra, what's her last
Ruzak.
Ruzak. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And let's say Lauren is friends with a lot of the family members. Like she's friends with Colby. She's friendly with a lot of the people. She has someone on her side making video or live streams or videos for her that is a cousin to Lori Vallow.
Yeah.
So
I feel weird about that.
Well, I mean, she gets in with she done it in Delphi, and I feel like she gets in with the victims' families, and where when I've been at the courthouse, I've spoken to the victim's family, but never showed any emotion until the court was over, because I never wanted them to feel like I was intruding. Of course, I'm not a big true crime. I'm not as important as Lauren. I don't think that, but I think if there's a way in, she finds it. You know what I mean?
I know, but I just feel like there's a line, and you don't need to be investing yourself in these families, like as if, I don't know, because then if it comes out that these text messages, you're talking shit about these families that you cozied up to. And I can't know if you're cozying up to them because you genuinely care, or you cozying up to them because you want an inside scoop on something.
Right.
And they can't know either. And so if these messages that are about to come out are going to prove that you cozied up to them for your own gain instead of actual genuine support for them, I can see why you're panicking.
Yeah, like the clip of that girl saying, I got a lot of good stuff from Summer. And she's like, well, don't mention my name. Hot mic or not, whether you have empathy and blah, blah for Summer, you still, why did that girl say, I got a lot of good stuff, unless you were using her to get some good stuff?
Right.
Wouldn't do that.
Right.
But
right.
we have different morals and different ways of handling stuff.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I just think there's a line. There's a line. You don't need to be cozying up. It's one thing for you, Randy, to hug a grieving mother or something, but it's another thing for you to, here's my phone number. Give me your phone number. Let's talk all the time. Tell me all your insights. You can tell me, you can talk to me. I'm here for you. It's like basically adopting them. You didn't do any of that because there's a line. There's a line.
And I didn't even ask if she wanted to do an interview.
Right.
I know there were other people, not YouTubers, that were wanting to do interviews, but I don't want to like they've been through enough.
Right. The last thing they need is some person off the internet who you can't know what their motivations are.
Right.
But anyway, I'm talked enough over this. Hit play. I'm sorry. I just wanted to
I
point that
started
out.
this
Oh,
little
yes.
newsletter blog. Lauren discovered it and called me and asked me if I would come on her. At that time, she and John, her husband, were doing a podcast. And I said, sure, why not? And so over the next year, I appeared on her show just about every week on Fridays. And we did a live about, it started out about the Vallow Daybell case, because that's what I was writing about. But it pretty soon morphed into other true crime cases. So I'd been appearing for about a year, and Lauren and I had gotten to be friends. You know, we talked other than during the lives, and we'd gotten to be what I would consider friends. And then, kind of out of the blue, she said, "We're going to take a break from having you on the show."
Oh no, the
Come
glare said he's
on, Glarer. Don't do that, please. This is such a good interview. We'll link your channel and everything. You're not going to strike. We're doing fair use. You're not going to strike. You're lying. I think he's fucking with us. By the
Oh
way, I
no,
think
it
it's
really hurt my
hilarious.
feelings because I like him so much.
No, he's not going to strike us.
Really hurt my feelings.
He's being a punk. I think it's he's
Oh,
totally
okay.
joking. I know. Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
about to start. I was
No.
about to pull a Lauren. No,
No, I
seriously,
know.
hurt
He's an ass. We just love him for that. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. We know. Yeah, we've been through Glarer before on Diane's channel, so we know about him. But this is a
and I
good
was like,
interview, and thank you for letting us use it. We appreciate it.
yeah, and I'm over here. I'm like, I know he's never going to hear this, but blah 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 blah. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
serious.
kidding.
That hurt my feelings.
You're about to kill my co-host here, Glarer, but whatever.
I'm a fan.
Go ahead.
Show, and she kind of ghosted me. She ghosted me for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. And I said, okay, that's you're entitled to do that. It's your show. And so I kind of went on my way. But I enjoyed doing it, and people started reaching out to me and saying, hey, we miss you. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just start my own little channel. So I did. Before I started my channel, though, I reached out to Lauren. I told her what I was doing, and I told her
Thank you,
what
Glarer. We appreciate
I
it.
was thinking.
Yes, thank you so much. But
By the way, I
anyone
was
has-
going to say earlier that I think it's totally, and this is so ridiculous and stupid, but I think it's badass that he sits there and smokes live on camera. Like, I don't think you're even supposed to do that. He doesn't give a fuck. I love it. Makes me laugh. It's awesome. Anyway, keep going.
It makes me miss smoking so much.
It does. I know. I'm like, damn, that cigarette looks good.
Yes.
It's
over
fine.
here with
I
my-
have my vape.
Yeah, I'm over here with my gross ass vape because they quit selling the one I love. So I'm just like,
All right, keep going. Sorry.
About, and she was effusively excited, supportive, oh, we'll promote you, it'll be great. Well, I had purposefully scheduled my live to talk about legal stuff in these true crime stories. Purposely scheduled it an hour before hers so that people could just roll right over into hers. Well, it took about a week before she started scheduling over the top of me, and that kept happening.
Wow.
So I thought,
see, we
Rude.
the kids have a
Rude.
term.
very rude. Had it happened
Rude.
to us before? How
Yes.
many times?
Yes, we have.
Absolutely.
And it's rude.
And Lauren's
And we
like,
tried-
that was never the intent. She's not competition. You blah blah blah.
Yes,
Bull.
she is. And yes, it was. Stop. At least be honest about it. Come on, Lauren.
Yeah.
Term for that in these YouTube streets. It's called a hater.
right. So I
not-
didn't
you're
say
not wrong.
anything. I
Nope.
just moved my live to a different night. And but it was clear from some stuff that I was hearing that she was sort of doxing me behind the scenes. So for
See, now this is the stuff. Remember, Lauren made her out to be pretty much a demon.
She did. She did. She had people hating this woman.
Yeah.
Metallic T-Rex, I cannot believe you are in our chat right now.
You gorgeous hunk of sexy. Where have you been?
I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing okay, girl. Great to see you.
3 years that I was working on the book and waiting for all the trials to be done, I didn't ever say anything about Lauren. People would ask, why aren't you on her show anymore? And I would say, ask her, or I don't know. I wouldn't answer. Then in May of 2024, I got an email from an anonymous sort of, I want to stay anonymous person who said, hey, I just got an advanced copy of your manuscript from Lauren. And that seems like that's not right.
And specifically from Lauren. They named her and said, Lauren
Right.
sent this to me. Okay.
So the guy sent me the email. So, and about that time,
and remember, she didn't send Lauren the manuscript. It wasn't
on purpose.
Yeah.
Tawanda, we're catching Merb vibes too. Yeah, we're catching Merb vibes as well. But sure, Laura too. Same. Laura and Merb are a lot alike as well. We've done comparisons between the two of them too.
I'm not sure. We have been through this. This is my first time ever hearing of Lori Hellis, except for I almost got her book. When I was driving to New York, I went down a Vallow rabbit hole and was doing got some Audible books.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I didn't get it was I didn't like the name. And I thought, well, because I thought she was going to talk about, I should have read more. I'll probably get it now. But I didn't get it because I didn't want to know. It's called like Children of Dark, Children of Light or something like that. And I thought it was diving into who's light and who's dark. So that's why I didn't get it.
Lauren started blowing up my publisher. She was inundating my publisher with phone calls. She was claiming that my book was all plagiarized from her work. She was claiming that, and she tried to get the book stopped.
Look at his face.
Do what?
Glare. I'm laughing at Glare because he prides himself about, he hates drama. He thinks drama is so, low key. He just hates low class, low bar, whatever. And this man loves the tea more than anybody else out here. Don't tell me you don't, man.
In this same live, he brought up Merb.
Shut up. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he did. It's crazy. When he said that, I'm like, man after my own heart.
Does he see what we see in Merb?
Yeah, yes.
I love it. I love
100%.
it. Good. Love that.
Well, here's what. I don't think that Lori Hellis would die on this hill unless she had proof, because this could get her sued.
Right.
So
this is a lot. I mean, this is big what she's saying. This is huge.
This is what flipped everything in my mind. I'm like, oh my.
Yes.
Thank God I didn't go live and review her live stream or her video.
Right. And tear this woman to shreds.
Yes.
Dang. That could have been bad.
Yeah. Because then I would have had egg on my face and crazy apologies to make. So, yeah.
Yes. All right. Keep going.
Publisher didn't buy it. And so that all kind of died down. The book came out in September of 2024. I still didn't say anything to anybody about what she'd done. So it wasn't until about a week before this last Crime Con, which was in September, early September, a woman reached out to me and she said, hey, I used to be friends with Lauren and she's screwed over a lot of her friends lately, and I would love to talk to you. So we chatted on the phone a little bit, and she said, are you going to CrimeCon? Yeah, I'm going to CrimeCon. She said, well, so am I. I'd love to meet you. So the first time I met her was the Friday night of CrimeCon. And we talked for a few minutes, and she said to me, "Do you know that Lauren served me with a stalking order?"
So now let's keep in mind this is what I took from this girl reaching out to Lori Hellis. She wouldn't have known anything about what was going on. Like, she wouldn't know that Lauren had a problem with Lori Hellis unless Lauren talked about her to Christina.
Right, because Lori Hellis has kept her mouth shut this entire time. And people have come to her and asked her questions, and she she says nothing. When
Right.
when Lauren starts going live on top of her, she just quietly moves to another night. She said nothing all this time.
Yes.
So the only way people would know is from Lauren.
Right.
Telling whoever she's told. And it getting passed around from there.
And furthermore, you could have done this whole 9-hour live stream without mentioning this woman. Because she said, and Lori Hellis was going to be there with my stalker. She was subpoenaed. You left that part out, though.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, she left that out.
They had tried to serve it at my house. This woman lived in Utah. Lauren lives in Nevada. And she actually went from Nevada to Utah to swear out this stalking complaint against this woman.
Yeah, because you have to do it where the person lives.
Yeah.
You have to go to where the person lives.
I thought it was the other way around because of the TikTok videos. So it's Christina who lives in Utah and
correct.
Okay, and Lauren who lives in Nevada. Okay. I thought it was the other way around. Got it.
Hey, Shmat.
So I said, well,
Shmat,
what did you know? I mean, I did family and criminal law for 30 years. I've seen an awful lot of stalking orders and domestic violence restraining orders. And so I said, well, how did she get a stalking order against you? She said, well, for my YouTube videos. And I said, well, you can't get a stalking order for YouTube videos. That's free speech. I mean, what sort of a threat were you to her? I don't know, but the judge signed the order and said, I can't make any YouTube videos. I can't, Lauren presented it to the folks at CrimeCon, and now the CrimeCon folks say, even though I have a ticket, I can't be in CrimeCon. Now, we were in this enormous hotel. We were in the Gaylord Rockies Hotel outside of Denver in Aurora, Colorado. The hotel's enormous.
Okay.
So CrimeCon said, you can't be in the event space. But the hotel said, we can't kick her out of the hotel. You know, she has as much right to be in the hotel as anybody else. So that's the piece that people don't really understand is the hotel told her she could still be in the hotel.
Right.
So now Lauren's going on with duty wrong.
I don't know how she got her kicked out of CrimeCon when all she had to do was be 500 feet from her. That was the order of protection was.
Right, but I guess they got there's a picture of her not 500 feet away from her. So is that how she got her kicked out?
Well, she got I don't know.
By showing that picture?
Possibly, but the girl, she didn't get served with the papers. They were served at her house, and she was already, wherever CrimeCon was. So she was letting them know, look, I did not receive this. This was like the day before. She tried it. She thought she was okay to go. I'm going to go again. Once again, Lauren was being petty by getting this and getting her kicked out of CrimeCon. That's being afraid. That's my opinion. She violated the orders the cops even told. She did violate because she knew about them. But if she had really, I guess in a way she violated. But still, it's.
Sorry, but CrimeCon is being held at this hotel, right?
At this Gaylord Hotel. It's a big event hotel.
Right.
Big
So
convention center.
even though CrimeCon is saying you got to leave, the hotel is like, no, she doesn't.
Right.
Okay.
So
got it.
The hotel is a big convention center hotel. So there's a whole bunch of space in the hotel for conventions and conferences. So CrimeCon says you can't be in the conference space that we're using. But the hotel says we can't keep her from being in the hotel.
Right.
So Saturday evening, I went down to the bar, and I've been doing this stuff long enough that I've met people. So I went down to the bar and I had a drink, and there were, I don't know, 8, 10 people all sitting around in this sort of lounge area with couches and chairs. And every year, CrimeCon does an awards ceremony. So the people who'd been to the awards ceremony were coming out, and they all ended up in the bar. Now, this bar is huge. I mean, it's maybe half a football field big. I mean, it is a huge bar space. So the woman who Lauren calls her stalker,
Right.
was sitting in that collection of people with me and several other people. And the awards ceremony let out, and people started filtering into the bar. So Lauren said she was at the award ceremony. I don't know. I was just sitting there, and a couple of other creators were sitting there, and Anjanette Levy from Law and Crime came over and sat down on the couch with us.
I like Anjanette Levy. Let me just say that. I watch her all the time.
Yeah.
And Christina, who is the stalker, was sitting around kind of in this group, sort of off to one side. And just a couple of minutes later, 2 Aurora police officers walked up to her and said, "Are you Christina?" She said, "Yes." And they said, "Can we talk to you?" And she walked away with them. And Anjanette Levy said, "What the hell was that all about?" And I said, "Oh, well, Lauren went, got a stalking order against her." And that's all I said. That's all I know. That may very well be how Anjanette Levy and Law and Crime got.
That's how they found out.
Yes.
Right.
But she made it nefarious. Come on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's how Law and Crime found out about it, probably, because they watched it happen. And so, of course, they're probably curious as to what the hell's going on. How do you have a stalking order? Why do you have a stalking order against this woman? And what I heard happened was that I think either Lauren called the police or something like that. And they said, look in the bar. Do you see her in there? And she said, yeah, there she is. She's right there. Then the police go in and get Christina and pull her out. And that's when they tell Christina that she has to leave, I think. So that Lauren can go into this bar.
I see. And I always thought it was whoever was there first, the other one had to walk away.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I don't even know if that's, I don't even know if what I just told you is real. That's something I heard.
I don't know if that's real.
Like I'm saying, I don't know. There's so many things that, I hear things through the whispers, but I don't know if that's really what happened or not. So
the whisper campaign.
The whisper campaign. So somebody tell me if I have that wrong or right or whatever.
So,
it's what makes the most sense.
Right. So I finished my drink and left. That was, I think, the second or third time I'd ever met Anjanette Levy. We're not friends. We don't.
Why would you finish your drink and leave, girl? It's all going down.
I finished my drink and went to my.
My nosy ass. I'd have had my phone out recording. Yeah.
That's when you order another drink and stay. You're talking about finish your drink and leave. You rookie. Come on now.
That's when you order a water, so your memory doesn't get skewed, and you
pull out your paper and pen and start taking notes. Yeah.
My room. So, and CrimeCon was over the next day, and I left. So I didn't have any idea what was going on. But when I got back from CrimeCon, I was kind of pissed off by the fact that I felt like Lauren was misusing stalking orders to fuck around with this woman. I don't swear on my own channel, so.
No, you can swear on mine all you want.
I know.
Yeah.
But I really felt like she was just using stalking orders. And there's been a lot of this going on. There's a Canadian creator. His name is Ian Runkle. He's got a woman from Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, sweet. So
We
Poor
love
Ian,
Runks here.
I do too. And he's got a woman from Wisconsin, I think, that he's fighting a stalking order over because he said negative things about her. And it seems like it's kind of going on in the true crime community and in the YouTube space. So I went on my little bitty channel. I have 8,000 subscribers. I'm a little bitty channel. And I said, here's what I know. I talked about the fact that Lauren shared my manuscript, and I talked about the fact that what I saw at CrimeCon, and that's what I did. But I'm a lawyer, and so I sat down and said, this isn't stalking, it's not defamation, it's not any of those things. It's Lauren being a damn mean girl because she's threatened. So what I know is that Lauren was, when she started her channel, she was flat ass broke. And she's got 317 subscribers, and she's got all sorts of Patreon and all sorts of stuff. And she's dragging down some bucks, and she's comfortable. And she does not want all this stuff to get out, because the truth is she talks about other people behind their backs all the time. She ingratiates herself with crime victims. And this is why,
for those of us who haven't graduated from the Glare Institute of Law and stuff, in grades, explain that word.
So she gets in good with all those people. She promises, she tells them she's all about the victims, and she's very sympathetic, and she gets all on their good sides, and we're all friends, and then behind their backs she's texting shit about them.
Damn.
So she's saying mean, nasty things about them.
Wow.
Well, and that's what she didn't want that to come out in court.
But see, there's no proof. I
Allegedly,
understand, right? But again, Lori, I hear what you're saying. I'm not even inclined not to believe you. I tend to believe you.
She's about to say, she's about to say though, she was in the text. She was in the group text.
So put them out. Where are they?
She didn't screenshot it.
And now they're gone?
No, she said other people did. Hold on, it's about to get there. Yeah.
All right.
I know what yours about to say, because I was thinking the same thing when she said it.
I heard a rumor about this. But I wasn't sure.
So there was this group of women. Christina, the so-called stalker, was part of it. Early on, before she cut me out, I was in those text threads too. And there were messenger threads and there were text threads. And she would say stuff in those text threads that she would definitely not want other people to hear.
So I'm not going to ask you what they are, but did you take screenshots?
No, but other people did.
Okay. So there are receipts.
There are receipts. Yes. Now I have the receipts.
Look at him. Oh my God.
For the fact that she distributed my manuscript. I have those receipts.
He loves it.
Wow.
He loves it.
And in fact, they're in the community tab, under the community tab on my YouTube show. So I know she did that. But the things that she was doing, she was just talking shit about people behind their backs.
Right.
And talking shit about other creators. So she would cozy up with other creators, and then those creators would talk her up on their shows, and talk about what a great creator she was, and she was getting lots of extra views, and she was getting all, and then she was
the type.
Undermining them behind their backs.
Wow.
So one creator in particular that she went after, who was heartbroken to hear that Lauren was really not the sincere, lovely person that she thought she was. So, but this group of women who has all these text messages and screenshots, Lauren was afraid they were going to release them. And that's what started all this. It's not a stalking order. She just doesn't want people to release all of the things that make her look bad.
And if Law and Crime streams the hearing, that stuff's going to come out in the hearings.
Exactly.
And the whole world is going to know that she trash talked these victims while cozying up to them.
Right.
That is messed up.
Right. So she filed a motion when Law and Crime filed their media request. She and her attorney filed this just very full-throated objection to media covering the hearing. I know this because I was sitting in the bar with Christina, and when I got back from CrimeCon, I then put out my live about what had happened at CrimeCon and what Lauren had done to me. And Lauren then filed a complaint saying that Christina had put me up to that, and that was a violation of the stalking order because she couldn't put it up, so she had me do it. That was certainly not the case. And because I'm nobody's bitch. And so Christina's lawyer subpoenaed me. So I got subpoenaed for this hearing. So I was at the hearing on Zoom when all this was going on.
Okay.
So the first thing was Lauren didn't want to come in the courtroom because Christina was in the courtroom, and she demanded that the courtroom be cleared. And the judge said, no, court's public.
That's what we heard today.
You know,
that's what we were listening to today. She's talking about the hearing we were listening to today, just now. Wow. She didn't want to go in the courtroom. She's waiting out there, just like fucking Merb. Just like Merb.
Yes. Like, yeah, she tried to have me stopped from coming. Good. It didn't work for you, Merb, did it?
Matt, love you, baby.
I love you.
Yeah, just like Merb. If Merb could have gotten you guys thrown out of that courtroom, she would have.
Yes.
I'm surprised she didn't try.
Well, I'm pretty sure she tried. I'm pretty sure but I waited really late in the game to even say I was going. So you couldn't do any like shenanigans, but
shenanigans. Yes.
Yeah. But you know, that is, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like she feels she's special. You know, you're not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's very. I'm sorry. It's very narc behavior. I'm sorry. It is. I know we all hate that word, but it's
it's kind of being a snowflake. You think you're special. No two are the same, huh?
Pull up your big girl panties and come to
Who
court.
does this person think she is? That is insane.
Yeah.
That is next level delusion. Wow.
So when the when Law and Crime, so what happened was the judge had only set aside an hour for this hearing, and there was no way they were going to get done in an hour. So the judge took the testimony of two witnesses that had come from out of town, two of Christina's friends, and set the rest of it over for October 16th. On October 14th, earlier, just before that, they learned that the judge had allowed the media request. So Law and Crime was going to be able to cover the hearing. So on the 14th, Lauren's attorney filed a motion to postpone the hearing, and the judge denied that. The reason he denied it was because he had some real misgivings about the fact that during the period between the two hearings, Christina was still, her First Amendment rights were still being trampled over because the order was still in place.
Because the temporary was still in place.
So he did some revisions to the order, but then he said, we need to get this hearing done right away.
Yeah, because it was still in play, and it had her restricted from making videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah.
Right. And so Lauren wanted to postpone it. Why? Just to keep it in place for a couple more days? Like you're playing games with the court.
It says Owen Reese was the OG Valo YouTuber, and Lauren used the tapped Melanie Gibb phone call to turn everybody against Owen. I hope I'm saying that right. Frightens her with prosecution, and Owen stopped covering Valo, and Lauren arose.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Valerie. Good to see you.
Wow. Hi, Valerie. You write about Merv. Yes, ma'am. We know. We know.
So when Lauren's attorney filed to have it continued, the judge denied it. And once it was denied, then she dropped the hearing altogether. So then
Oh.
she gets on and does a 9-hour live. Who does that?
Crazy
And
people
she
do that,
says,
Lori.
I'm taking back my narrative, right? I'm taking back my narrative. Well, here's the thing. She just figured that if anybody was going to make money off this, it was going to be her. Sure as
Clearly,
hell not while I'm crying.
That's how it came off. I mean, that's the picture. She painted that picture herself.
And then, of course, all of her little minions inundated her with donations, and yeah.
Wow.
Oh, poor Lauren, poor me.
Most of whom knew nothing about this.
I mean, the bottom.
Right. I
Most
wonder
of
how
the
they're
comments-
feeling.
Yeah, all these comments. I kept seeing all these comments. I didn't know anything about this. I'm so sorry. Da, da, da. So not only do they not know about it on the surface, they have no idea all of this backstory and all of this stuff that's happening. Like we're finding out now, they don't know any of this. So yeah, question: how are you feeling today? Do you still feel like? Do you guys feel duped? I want to know.
I feel a little bit duped. But I know what it's like.
People were dropping her $399 super chat.
I know. Can you imagine?
I mean, she made bank. She made so much money that night. Not to even mention her Patreon stuff.
Right. Because there's no telling how many, like I said, new ones she got, and she upped it and put it in a $20 tier.
Yeah, in the higher tier. If you really want to see the good stuff, come to the higher tier. The
You want to
fuck?
see the text messages? No. Well, we will see them, but it won't be in your Patreon because I betcha Christina and somebody is working together and making a whole video with those text messages.
I'm sure it's only a matter of time now. And you've brought so much attention to this now that people want to know. They're going to dig until they find it.
And right, party at Lauren's the 21st of the month.
Right, Pammy B. Right, exactly. She's not just in time for Christmas too, man. What do they call it? November?
Yes.
She's gonna be a happy Thanksgiving, Lauren. Happy Christmas, man.
Oh, hold on. I gotta find it. Oh, come on.
Are you looking for the Rich Lux one?
Yeah.
It's under brand 1. Let me find it. I got it.
Rattle that can, girl. E-beggar.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, they get. Oh, what did I do?
There we are.
Yeah, it pulls it out. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder how they're feeling. And look, you're still gonna have your people that stand behind you no matter what. So it's not like Lauren's losing a lot of people, I'm sure. But
no, but here's the vibe I get.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
That's the vibe I get. Anybody else get that vibe?
Yes.
Warning you, I really am. Yeah, I'll do exactly what you're doing, but I'll do it 100 times worse, better.
100 times worse, better.
Worse, better.
That's right. She'll do it 100 times worse better, y'all. All right. Keep going. This is great. I love this interview. It's awesome.
I know. When I got so giddy when she went up that I didn't even text anybody to share the link. I was like, I don't want to stop listening long enough to just.
Line is
Yeah, no, I saw some of
she's
this
a
live.
liar.
I did. I saw some of that.
Well, yeah. Oh, I did text you. I said, "Do you watch The Glare?"
Yeah, yeah.
So here's what I found out just recently.
What'd you find out?
When my publisher sent out my manuscript, it went out to media outlets. Now,
This is where people need to listen.
Damn.
Listen.
Now, it happens very routinely where a publisher sends a book out to media outlets and asks
To
them
get reviews.
To get
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah.
So it was sent out, and it went out during one of the trials. I can't remember which one. And Nate Eaton, he was from East Idaho News and was very, very deeply involved in the Lori Vallow case. And Justin Lum, who was the investigative reporter from Phoenix, who was very involved. They were standing in line, one behind the other. And Nate said to Justin, "Did you get a copy of Lori's book?" And he said, "Yeah, I just got it." And Lauren was standing right in front of him. And she said, "Oh, I haven't gotten my copy yet. Will you send me a copy?" And Nate
Wow.
didn't realize it. And he mistakenly sent it to her. And then she sent it out to people. Yeah.
Oh,
So she lied to
wow.
him and told him, "Oh, I haven't gotten my copy yet."
I'm so
She was never intended
disappointed.
to have a copy.
And you posted the receipts of this stuff on
Yeah,
community. So do you
it's
I
on
mean,
my community tab.
if you can comment on it, like, do you plan on taking legal action against her?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Not at this point.
Yeah, I mean, and that's your right. I'm not
she's
saying you should one way or the other. I mean,
I'd say she's kind of on the edge right now, and she may just be
I know
she
what
may
you
be
mean.
just on the yeah, she could tip me over into changing my mind.
Right.
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you mean.
that FAFO thing could,
She's
yeah.
right.
Hey,
She's in the
Lori.
safe zone. As long as she stays there, she's good.
But to be honest,
Damn.
I mean, she's done all this herself. That
Right.
9-hour live, I mean, she's the one who's blown up her life, not me.
Right. Right. It sounds to me as if that 9.5 hour live hadn't been done, nobody would be talking
Right.
about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. If somebody did a 9.5 hour live and it wasn't a
Right.
fundraiser.
Right.
So,
Oh, it was a fundraiser. Trust me, it was a fundraiser.
That's a very quick wit. I like that, ma'am.
Damn. You know what gets you nowhere? Fucking greed. Damn. That gets you nowhere.
In the middle of people tearing you down, you turn around and you do the same thing to them, only you add more people to it, because she added a lot of people. Her 9-hour live she didn't just talk about Christina, like, she went in on everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, she didn't say this woman's channel name on purpose. She said her name, Lori Hellis. But luckily, you just type in her name and her channel pops up.
Yeah.
I love it.
Probably should have not mentioned her.
So,
right.
Now,
she shouldn't have mentioned her.
Especially knowing how you got her book all dirty. You got her book in a dirty way, and you know that you did. And did you really think that was going to stay silent? Like, you think if you're going to mess around and poke at this woman that she's not going to poke back harder? Girl, what are you doing?
Especially if she's got receipts, like how you got the manuscript. It wasn't sent to you because you're so important. And you said you got it to fact check.
And you said, I haven't gotten mine yet. Like it was going to come. You totally misrepresented it to that poor Nate guy. And he just believes you because whatever. And then look at now. You got him all in a mess. Jeez. Messy, messy, messy.
I like I've seen chatter and people in people's chats about some of the stuff that's, you know, and it's all rumor, and I just don't know what you can confirm or disconfirm.
Right.
But like not only or I saw somewhere that not only did she trash talk these victims behind their back, but also cozied up to the accused in one of these cases.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I didn't attend some of the trials, so I wasn't there, and I don't know for sure. I mean, I've heard those same rumors, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I don't like to perpetuate rumors on this channel.
Yeah.
You know, so you know,
you know, I mean, I heard the rumors too, but I don't have any independent. I mean, one of the reasons I didn't go to the last two Lori Vallow trials was because I knew she was going to be there, and I wasn't really sure that I could maintain and not confront her if I had to look at her face.
Because
So,
as I understand it, Lauren had made good friends with Tylee and JJ's grandparents.
Oh yeah,
and
this is Lori. Close to this is Lori at the trial. That's what Lori was going to do to her. She saw her at the trial.
Yeah. Heaven forbid you have to buy the book like the rest of us scrubs, huh?
She's all, if I saw her at that trial, I didn't go to the trial. The trial that she wrote a book about, she didn't even attend because she was thinking, if I see her, I'm going to fuck her up. She was going to jump her at the trial. Love that.
I do too.
Right.
And oh my God, man, that's
at least yeah, she had made good friends with them. She's made good friends with Lori Vallow's cousin, Megan Connor. I mean, yeah, she's definitely,
Megan is the one who's making the videos for her.
They're really recently cozying back up to Lori Vallow's adult son, Colby Ryan, and I mean, it's sad. It's yeah. And trust me, Colby's been through enough.
Right. I mean, I followed the Daybell Vallow case pretty closely.
Right.
I didn't I covered it when it first happened, and I think I went over one or two of the later hearings of hers. But that's it. I didn't really do I hyper focus on stuff on this channel, and then it's like I'm like a pit bull.
Right.
I grab a hold of it and I don't let go.
Right. Yeah.
And that was not one of the ones that I did that with. But
right.
But I was just as infuriated as everyone else as to what I was seeing. It's pretty despicable if those rumors are true. And
it's just really troubling.
Right.
But I think what's more troubling is the misuse of restraining orders and stalking orders. I mean,
and misleading your audience. Such a large platform that is so irresponsible when you have such a large platform, you know.
And she styles herself a journalist, but she is not a journalist. She is not an ethical. She does not. My undergraduate degree was in journalism. I studied the journalistic canon.
I'll say again, even though she kept saying, don't attack these people and don't unsubscribe, you know, she knew. Come on. She knew.
Well, like, look at this. Of course, I mean, she had to know. She had to know. She's got 317,000 subscribers.
Yes.
That's so tens and 20 times more than the people you're fighting against. Of course, your people are going to attack. Of course, they are.
Come to find out, when okay, so when I talked to you, I said, "You're not going to believe how many subscribers this girl has," and it was like what at that time 500 and something.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, at the beginning of her live, they said she had like 100 and something.
Right. That's what I heard. I actually heard 300 something, but I
Oh,
totally
okay.
believe
I
it was
heard
even
100.
less. Well, it probably climbed all through the 9 hours.
Yeah.
It probably she probably sat there watching her subscriber count skyrocket right before her eyes. See, I have a problem with this comment. Web sleuths and Duty Ron deleted and blocked comments and questions about Lauren. Just Lauren cheerleaders along with Megan Connor and Joe Schmo. How do you justify that and try to give try to consider yourself a non-biased, maybe you don't consider yourself non-biased, but how is that a fair interview?
Well, because
If
I
not one person can ask a contrary question or get some clarification on something that maybe they've heard, like wouldn't that be a perfect time
I
to
think I heard Web Sleuth say, "Of course I did that," or it may have been Duty Ron, but I think it was Web Sleuth. I'm not sure. One of them say, "Of course we did it. She, wasn't here to answer questions at that time." They are biased. They are her friend, and they're going to stand by their friend. Now they need to, in my opinion, because they're both true crime. And when you're true crime, you got to get both sides. You got to get all the sides. And there's usually 3, as we know.
True.
Which in Lauren's case, there's going to be a lot more because she named off a lot of people. And especially the one that worked for her for 6 years. That quit.
It just seems like it would have been such a great opportunity while she's surrounded by people that like her and care about her to put some of these rumors that are out there to rest. If someone comes in with a question that, hey, what can you address? Da 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 da. Yeah, Cassandra says I asked for both sides of the story and was blocked. Like what? Why in the world would you do that? Or if you don't know, you should know that if you're not going to give people the answers, they're going to go find them. So you have an opportunity now to frame these answers the way you want them to be framed versus what they're going to go and hear with someone who doesn't give a fuck how they're framed and doesn't care so much if you come out looking nice in the answer.
And Marion P, which is showing me your at is MP now, but if everyone and everyone does have a right to their channel, so why did Lauren do exactly what she said she was standing against? Because if she knew a hate mob would come to this woman, and that's what happened. She knew Christina would get it, but she knew that this woman here, she said her first and last name over and over and over. Come on. So why?
And the problem is it's backfiring because they're not getting so much a hate mob now. They're getting support, and it's turning on Lauren. I think tides are turning on Lauren.
I think they are too. I think they are, and now she's going to hide behind Patreon to talk about it, and that's an even worse look. And I don't care that her live was 9 hours. That didn't faze me at all. I know people who stream longer than 9 hours. It was a whole production. They had practiced it. The interview on the bed was a complete setup.
Mm-hmm. They had that all planned out, that 9 hours, because every time she would mention something, she had it all outlined in front of her clearly. Grayson was there with the clips, ready to, put in the clips every time somebody needed something. There she was with the clips.
Mm-hmm.
MP, now, I don't know if you're trolling or not. I'm not in my 70s or my 60s.
What?
So I don't need you to talk about anybody's age in here. We are being fair. We're being okay. Can you settle down, please, in the chat, if you don't mind? Thank you so much.
Are you okay?
I'm not in my 70s. I'm not in my 60s. I'm not any of those ages. So
I hope I see my 60s and my 70s and my 80s and my 90s.
I could go either way, but still, I'm not I'm not that today. Okay. I'll tell you that. But anyways, keep going. But I think we're being more than fair. I think we're being
yeah,
fair.
I think we're being fair too.
Thank you, MP. Appreciate that.
Yes.
No, she does not follow that.
Yeah,
she follows it when it's convenient.
She strikes me as a bullhorn Betty with a larger following.
Oh, Lori is. You're talking to Lori. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, Lori, we are grown-ups. We try to be, right? I try. No promises.
Oh, she's saying she's in her set. If she's
He's
in her
talking to
70s.
Lori. Yeah.
Oh,
But Lori,
I was like, wait a minute.
okay.
I can't tell how old I am now because of reasons, but
Lori's not here. She's not listening to this. She can't see your
yeah. And if
comment.
she's in her 70s, damn, 70s looks so much better now than it did back in the 80s.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, she looks
basically,
fantastic.
but without
Yeah.
the bullhorn, you know.
Too far, Glare. Too far.
You know,
That's awesome, MP.
I mean,
She just
I
shows
won't
up to court hearings.
I won't
60 looks great now, MP.
Yeah.
say that. I mean, I do think that she she will tell you she's just a mom and she's just a
Mm-hmm. She did
and
say
she
that.
comes off as sweet and very caring and
They all
that's
do.
the way
She
way
did,
she
man. She
gets
got
herself,
me. That's how
she
she got
gets
me.
Yeah, I'm like, she is just a mom. Leave
I'm
her
like,
alone.
she is just a mom. Leave her alone. She's all her professional integrity and blah blah blah. All the shit that I said. You're making me look like a freaking fool now, ma'am. Love that. Love when that happens.
I want to meet Joe Schmo. What a brilliant
Yes.
name.
Joe Schmo. I did see that on that channel.
On Queen
And
Bee?
yep. They interviewed him. And they are very much bothered by Lauren and her shenanigans. Because they don't like that she's wasting legal resources, which seemed odd to me, but whatever. But I mean, not that that's odd. I mean, they're right. You shouldn't be wasting legal resources, but yes, being compassionate is always a good thing for sure. Anyways, I'm not going to say any more words because I'm going to get in trouble. So please hit play.
Yes, shut up. Okay, moving on.
I'm going
with
to.
all of these people and then the minute she doesn't need them anymore, she just screws them over.
There is a pattern. If you listen to her 9-hour live stream, there is a pattern. There's a lot of ex-employees.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Shut up! Shut up!
All right. I will. Jeez.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Oh,
It's fine.
Tam. She's acting like she's on break. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Breaks
now,
are good.
Would I have gone on TikTok and made those TikTok videos? No.
Right. Right. But she's
certainly
within her
weren't-
rights.
That's right. They weren't threatening Lauren with actual violence, and they weren't threatening Lauren with harm. And Lauren is one of those people. If you see all of the
Well, hold on. Let me just say, a company that has a huge turnover is a red flag for me. Okay,
Right.
I'll say that. Yes, companies let people go all the time. But one with a big turnover is like, I'm like, no, I don't want to work there. And that will be when I get back, when I'm job searching, I want to know because there's always a reason.
Well, that and if everybody that leaves is now absolutely dead set against you and they become your sworn enemy for life, that's a red flag. Like I'm still in good standing with every job I've ever left.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like I could walk in today and say hi to people and, consider many of them my friends even today. But if everybody who leaves a job has the same story about how absolutely awful you are, I think that's a red flag.
Now what I want to know from Christina, because I want to know, was it more than just her saying she's annoying?
Well, we're going to need to see some what I want from Christina is some actual proof.
Yes.
I don't want to hear any more things from Christina. I want to see some things. I want to see some proof. I don't want to hear your mouth anymore.
But it seems like it would have to be more than just she's annoying. There was a little bit more said, she's hard to work around or something like that. There was a whole Christina was on a live stream with Lauren, and she said, yeah, that's when she called her annoying, and I'm not going to have her back on or whatever. But it seems like there would be more to it to make it this vengeful. Like,
right.
I don't agree with what Christina's doing, because I tell you what, when you get a hate campaign after you, it freaking sucks.
Right.
So,
and if this is Lauren's first one, it can be scary.
Yes.
Before you realize, people don't have as much power as you think they do.
But I can say I was literally getting things in my mailbox mailed to me every single day, every day.
Yes. Yeah.
And I never felt like my life was in danger. Maybe I should have. I don't know, but I didn't.
I think that's terrifying, though, to get things sent to you in the mail. I think that is really scary. And I think that is crossing a line big time.
It's definitely crossing a line. It's definitely crossing a line. And I think Christina's crossed a lot of lines, actually.
Yeah.
But, it just, but what I didn't mention it for a whole year, I think.
Right.
Before I even told that I was receiving stuff in the mail.
Correct.
Because that's what they wanted, was a reaction.
Exactly. That's exactly what you should do, is not say anything.
Yep. I didn't give it to them.
Yeah. Don't give them the reaction they're looking for.
Yeah.
Body cam videos. The first thing she says is, I feel threatened. I feel threatened. So she knows all the good buzzwords. She's married to a psychologist. She knows all the right things to say.
I noticed that.
Yes, and if you listen to her victim impact statements that she was going to read that day, buzzword after buzzword after buzzword after buzzword.
What do you mean victim impact statements? What are you talking about?
Well, that's what it felt like she was reading in her live stream.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what it felt like to me. Like it was a victim impact statement. Like, my son can't eat. I can't eat.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I like Tammy's comment. What she says about colleagues behind the scenes, I don't care about. I do care about if she's disparaging victims behind their backs and smiling to their faces. Exactly. Like, not everybody who parts ways professionally is going to get along afterward, especially if you start to see each other as competition, etc. Like, fine. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Try to behave professionally and just move on. Hopefully everybody can do that and handle that. I don't so much care about that. I don't really care about shit talk even. I really don't. But if you're shit talking victims, crime victims, when you are covering their cases, that I have a problem with. Huge, as anybody would.
Yeah.
And if that's out there, Lauren, if that's out there and that's going to come out, I hope that you do the right thing. I don't even know what the right thing would be. I guess put it out yourself.
Yes.
Apologize to these families before they have to see it on the damn internet, because that's the last place I'd want them to find out, would be the internet. They should hear it from you, since you're the one who had the balls to do it. If you did. I like I said, that's all alleged. We don't know if that's what she's done. That's just what we're being told she did. I haven't seen any proof of it yet. And I'm waiting to see it. That's what I want to see.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that Dodie Ron will not have Christina on. I can just about guarantee it. Because he is not, he is going to be biased in this.
Well, he clearly, he's very obviously pro Lauren, which is obviously why she felt comfortable going there and being on his panel. Like, would she come on our panel? I know, obviously she probably wouldn't come on our panel, but I would love it if she would, because
well, first, I said I would never do that.
But I think we could be fair. We could be fair.
Yeah.
And just, ask her the questions. We wouldn't let anyone attack her. See, the issue that I have with some of the interviews I've seen, like this one with the glare is good. It's one-on-one. It's not 6-on-1.
Yes.
It's, it's a one-on-one interview. He's basically, for the most part, letting her just tell her story. Not a whole lot of it. Like, we've interrupted more than he has. I've interrupted more than he has. But he's basically, just letting her tell her story and then emphasizing key points, etc. Like, I like that. And I feel like we could offer that to Lauren. We wouldn't let her get dogpiled, but I would like
Christina.
Or Lauren or Christina, either of them. But I would love for Lauren to go on a panel where she could answer some of these questions.
She's not. Yeah, she's not. I don't think she's going to answer the hard question. She's not. She said, "I didn't do this." They say that I badmouth victims, and I've never done it. And I'm telling you,
why are you panicking? Why are you freaking out?
Yeah, I hope that's true, because it will come out. It always comes out. You know that.
Yeah, it's going to come out. So if it's not true, then you have nothing to worry about. But yet you're worried. So why are you worried? I don't know.
Or and the woman, and the person that she brought up that quit after 6 years, I think that's what she said. I don't know, but she quit. I don't know if it was after 6 years. I can't believe I don't know that for sure. But got upset about something, and that's who she had texted about Christina with, was the one who got upset about something and quit that day. And it was the same day that now this is what is going to be is weird. It was the same day that she talked bad about Christina, was the same day that this woman quit.
Mm.
And so I don't know if there's a correlation or what, but she brought her up. And so that woman has every right to speak out. And I want to say her name was Lori too.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course, if Lauren is going to make some kind of claim about them, they have every right to defend themselves, put out their side. If she has badmouthed them, why hasn't that been? That's my question. That's my question, Ash. I don't think they would be sitting on it. Probably would have been what they put out from the jump.
Exactly.
Teasing with it is no better. Agree 100%. I want to see some proof.
Yes.
I want to see some proof.
Yeah. Because at this point, it's just a rumor.
Cass, what she said is that she dropped the suit because Law and Crime were going to cover it, and she didn't want her child exposed to all that. And, so she wanted to control the narrative, I guess. But she didn't want Law and Crime running with it. She wanted to do it instead. So she did. But I haven't seen any proof that she's really talked about victims.
No.
Just Lori's word. I don't have any reason to believe she's a liar. Me neither, Ash. We hate it. Come on, YouTube. Put your names back to normal.
Yes, please.
I don't have any reason to believe Lori Hellis is lying, but I would love to see some actual proof.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah. It seemed so. It seems.
But according to her, she saw the text messages. Remember that.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't have any reason to believe she's a liar. I just would like to see them for myself.
Yeah.
Meticulous, like calculated what she was doing in that. Because I only watched like the first while of the first little while of that stream. And immediately
it is not by accident.
I haven't eaten. I can't eat, but I have my root beer, and she's and everything is and using terms like my truth, my narrative, taking back my power. This is all very, very like atypical textbook cliche stuff that you hear from victimhood mentality on the internet. You know what I mean? It's cliche.
There's several instances.
Yeah, but the way to take your power back is to put it out before anyone else can. That's it. In my opinion.
Right. You're not going to take your power back by lying about it.
Mm-mm.
That's not going to help you at all.
Is where she says, I feel threatened. Don't come near me. I feel threatened. Don't come near me. I feel threatened.
Yeah, that bugged me too. That bothered me
Right,
too.
but that's the thing is like you just because
What would she say? I was reading the comment.
It was the whole, don't come near. I feel threatened. I feel threatened. Don't come near me. I
That
feel
did
threatened.
bother you.
That
Yeah.
bugged me a lot. It still bugs me. I'm still irritated about it. Yeah, it bugged me. I know that the book part is, I believe that, and I know she put out proof already about how Lauren got the book.
Yeah.
That
Maybe
is
not
not
10,000 people. I don't know that you could send it to 10,000 people unless you send it to everybody in your email list.
I mean, that's a hell of a contact list, but
Yeah.
regardless, that part I don't need more proof about. I believe that. I'm talking about what Lauren has allegedly said about victims in these crime cases. That's what
Yes.
I'm interested in seeing proof about.
Yeah. Me too.
you feel threatened doesn't mean that you're being threatened.
She knows the right words to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, frankly, I'm not sure she felt threatened. I just think she knows the right things to say to get people's interest.
Agreed.
So,
No, yeah. I mean, as far as my opinion of her goes and the little bit that I've seen of her, then yeah.
Dadgummit. Speak of the devil and it always shows up. Did you get the same notification?
Hang on. I have the best. Hold on. Where is it? Let me see. Here it is.
We were on a break.
We will always love that show.
We are supposed to be on a break, ma'am.
You can't do anything.
All right.
I'm totally in agreement with you. She's definitely somebody who will milk whatever she can and garner sympathy and use it as a way to make money. Totally. Like I've seen it a million times. So it wasn't hard to spot pretty immediately. But
well, and I mean, I never really understood why she came after me so strongly because I'm just a little, I mean, she's a YouTube behemoth. I have 8,000 followers. I mean, it just was sort of crazy to me.
But
it sounds like a deep
clearly, ma'am, you clearly stole her work on the on the J-Bill case, ma'am. That's why she came after you so hard. The nerve of you to write a book about her case. Shameful.
Lacey.
I'm joking, by the way.
No, I know you are.
We miss you, Jasmina. Come back, Jasmina. We love you. All right.
We I don't know. I do feel like sometimes the courts are
Go ahead. Sorry, that was my son calling.
Oh.
I'll have to get him later. I have to. That's his Jesus Loves Me, and as a baby, I got him singing that as a baby. That's his ringtone. I love it. It's so cute. He doesn't sound like that anymore. He sounds like a big up grown up man now. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, they grew up too quick. Okay.
Security. It sounded like she needed you. Like if she had you as an expert to talk with on these things, and people are logging on for your expertise, and not even realizing they're giving her the credit, but they're logging on for your expertise. Right. She knows this. You're valuable to her. You're going to cost her money, and she's going to see you as not being as getting more credit than
Lori. We cannot pay you, but a lot of times we do need a lawyer over here to explain stuff to us. I'm just saying. So if you see this, hit us up.
Like all the time, Lori.
Yeah. We can pay you in love and hugs. That's it.
Right. We don't know what the hell we're doing all the time. No. So please come save us. We would love to have you.
She would like you to get as being a threat to her, and you going off and doing your own thing. She no longer has ownership over you. Now you realized, hey, wait a second, I could do just fine on my own doing this. Like that's and
Lauren did say, she said, I thought we were friends, and Lauren said, so did I. So did I. No, you didn't. You ghosted her, remember?
Jeez.
Yeah.
So damn manipulative.
Yeah.
YouTube creators that feel threatened by this, and then you have YouTube creators that will build people like this up. We'll say
I
your insight is so important to the community that let's get this person as many subscribers as you can get.
I love the YouTube creators, especially the LawTube creators that are so inclusive. Andrea Burkhart, Bob and Ali Mata, Ian Runkle,
Randy and Wendy, True Crime
before
Breakdown.
I forget,
yes,
Bob asked me. I was in.
She was about to say us. She was just about to say us, and he cut her off. Man,
Yeah,
Clara,
man.
she's just about to say our name. You had to cut her off. So rude.
And you have to think, remember Susan Constantine, even though that was, oh gosh, that went so badly. But I just appreciate the fact that she came on the channel, didn't charge anything.
That was the body language person, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so sweet. Yes, very sweet. That was fun.
Yes.
Earlier, and Bob asked me to plug his podcast.
Oh man, please
Buried.
do. It's amazing.
Yeah. So before I forget, I didn't mean to cut you off, and I know it seems rude. I apologize, but I will forget. But Bob is my homie. Bob and Allie are my dear friends, and I care for them very much. And
I
I'm
love them, and
for them.
They're so supportive of all the other creators out there.
They
So
are.
and I've always been sort of the opinion that we all bring something to the party, and there's enough out there for everybody. But unfortunately, there are creators out there that don't feel that way.
Yeah. And I don't know how familiar you are with Turtle Boy's case right now. And
he is all over this.
And the Kelsey Fitzsimmons case right now. I don't know how familiar you are with that stuff.
Now,
but
Kelsey Fitzsimmons, I am familiar with, but I don't know a lot about Aiden's case. I mean, I've seen a little bit, but I don't know a lot about it.
Aiden's case is particular. That's actually the bulk of the reason why I'm taking an interest in this case, because of as you said, the most alarming thing about this is people just weaponizing things like restraining orders to hurt people instead of actually being used to protect themselves from people who are actually dangerous. And basically this has happened with Aiden, and Aiden is actually facing up to 110 years in jail for doing his job. Doing his job. Now, it just so happens that in Massachusetts, there is a law that is clearly unconstitutional. You'll look into it yourself if you take an interest, for sure. And if free speech and First Amendment rights are, it comes off to me that you are very big on these things. Please take an interest in Aiden's case. Just take a look at it objectively on your own. And there's a lot of documentation that's available to the public as far as court filings. His charges are very public. And I know that this community, I feel comfortable speaking for the community as far as that goes, that it could really use a voice like yours. So
he's got a great lawyer in Tim Bradel. I mean, he's got
two great lawyers. He's also got the mighty Mark Betterow on his team. And, He's also a good friend. I know that and I'll be, we'll be following you for sure, because you obviously are, what you're talking about, and you're very passionate about what you believe in, and you're not afraid. We like that around here, when you're not afraid to speak up.
Nope, not at all. Well, thanks for having me on. It's been fun. A little impromptu, but okay.
I know, and I really appreciate the short notice and jumping on, man. Like, I really enjoyed this. I know everybody else did. I would like to be in touch with you in the future and plan something in the future. If you maybe want to talk about Aiden's case or talk about Kelsey's case, I would love that, because I'm just now familiarizing myself with it, and I am just now in full throttle mode, Team Kelsey. So,
man, I mean, hearing that the ex now wants full custody of their child and all her money, and oh man, I mean, this poor woman, she can't catch a break.
No.
I'm sorry, but there is something seriously wrong with Massachusetts.
There is, right? I am completely invested.
Oh man,
I am so invested in what's going on in Massachusetts. There's so many things, and it's all seems to be rooted in corruption.
All right. I know that Pammy B's been dropping Glaire's link in the chat. If you guys want to see the rest of that interview, please, please go check him out. I appreciate that he let us use it. It was a great interview, I thought. Well done.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was, off the cuff, just she happened to show up in chat and he said, hey, you want to come up? And
nice. And she just did it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love when people aren't too big for their dang britches, you're just a normal person. Oh, he don't mind. He don't mind Pammy B. He's a good guy.
I've been poking it too.
He's a jokester. Thank you, Pammy. There you go. There's the link, you guys. So now what? So
yeah,
I guess we just wait and see how this plays out a little bit. Proof. If anyone ever, if you guys come across the proof, make sure you tag us in something so we can see it. I really would like to see the proof of anything.
Yeah, anything.
I've heard
any screenshots.
Rumors. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go right now I'll look on Christina's TikTok and see if she's posted anything. Because the funny thing was, I think it had been a while since she had posted anything, even before this live stream.
Well, and tell us what her subscriber count is now too, because I'm curious to know how much she's grown.
Okay, let me find it. Here it is. Oh, she's at 1,127.
Damn.
Yep.
So she's tripled her sub count.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, depending on when you start, counting.
And she's tripled her views too.
And really 10 times if you count from when she only had like 100 and something subscribers. She's grown 10 times now because of this.
Not a smart move.
Yeah, you're making this person famous now. And I bet you that she's getting a lot of more support than you thought she was going to get.
Yeah, I bet. I should go read a comment.
Yeah, just tell us, give us an idea what the comments are, or pull it in. Let's watch some of her stuff.
Okay. Well, there was a lot of. Let me see if I can get newest. Don't back down. Keep exposing the truth. Team Christina all the way.
Well, the thing, keep exposing the truth, but you have to actually put some truth out first. You haven't. You put out a lot of allegations, but you haven't seen any proof. That's what I'm waiting for. We know you don't like her. We heard.
Team Lauren. Yeah, it's I stand with Lauren.
So it's a mixed bag.
It's mixed, yeah. And at first it was pure all Lauren, all we love Lauren. And so now it's mixed. And that's what I don't think that I don't understand why Lauren didn't see this coming, but she didn't. I don't think she saw this coming. I don't think that she thought people would pick apart her live stream like she did. Like they did. And but when I was watching it, I had questions, but then I thought, like I said, I'm a fan.
Right. But they're going to do that the more she insists on hiding behind a paywall, only going to chats where it's a 100% support. You can't do that and then expect the people that have questions to keep siding with you. They're not going to do that. They're not going to stay on your side if you're continuously shutting them down and not answering their questions, legit questions.
I gotcha, Pammy B. This is what I meant the other day when I said we're watching Lauren learn her YouTube lessons.
Yes.
And they suck. It doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are. I think the Glare said it the other night in his live stream. He said people with 5 subscribers go through stuff like this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
This is the internet, man.
Yeah.
This is the internet. The internet doesn't care.
No. They're not going to want to. Sadly, and if it's jealousy, it's even worse. But if you've done something wrong, you own your shit. I'm telling you, you'd be better off.
The faster, the better, man. The faster you get out in front of it, the better it's going to be for you.
Mm-hmm.
The longer you drag this out. Well, and the same is true for Christine. The longer Christine, whoever. Christina, sorry. The longer she drags this out and doesn't put proof out, the worse it's going to look for her as well.
Yeah.
You can't just keep promising proof and never deliver it.
Now, hold on. Krista, I'll say this and I've watched all her TikToks. She didn't say that.
What is she saying?
She's just talking about the way she was done. She never said Lauren's name. She didn't hashtag her name. That wasn't true. And she didn't say that Lauren talked shit about victims. She didn't say other people have said that.
So what is Christina's big crime?
Showing up to CrimeCon, sounds like, and making these TikToks.
But if she's not even saying Lauren's name, how does Lauren even know she's talking about her? I guess
she did play her voice in at least one TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess we wait and see.
So, I once posted a video on TikTok.
Welcome to the internet, man.
Yes.
Welcome to
I'm
the internet.
destroying that neighborhood.
Right. And I swear people have nothing better to do with their time.
Right. How dare you feed starving kitties?
It's so bizarre. Here you go.
The internet is a cesspool of psychotic, chronically online, drama-addicted weirdos.
So true. It's that chronically online that gets me every time. Yes, chronically online. They never, ever log off. They stay online from morning till night, and they got nothing better to do than go shit on whatever you posted. Nothing.
So true.
Just ridiculous. Internet trolls. Gotta love them, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just what they do with their whole time. Their whole time.
And the more they can get you mad, the happier they are.
Now, so I agree with that. Beautifully broken.
I do too.
Yes.
Yep.
That was way too far below the belt, and you knew that would get a response. And I'd say that probably got you the restraining order.
And I think it was vile. I agree. I think it was vile.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to even say anything like that, especially a lie like that.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Agree. Totally agree with that. Thank you for that reminder. Beautifully broken.
Yeah.
Because I'm over here going, what did she do? Yeah, I have no memory. I'm pathetic.
Same. Yeah. I'm like, I've watched all of them. Yeah. It has nothing to do with her actions at all. No. Right. And the way Lauren explained it made perfect sense to me.
Did too. Perfect yeah, me sense. Too. Yep. Made perfect sense to me too. To make it sound like, that they were violating him somehow, or, even graping him.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And someone made that comment in the comment section, and she didn't correct them. Like, no, that's not how they do it. Because first it shouldn't have been brought up, but then it should have been corrected when it was said, that was the way, gonna happen. That was disgusting. And I'm sure that was a terrible time for Lauren's family. I think she said her brother was, for 2 years he was hurt. I don't know. She said he was never brain dead, but he was severely hurt, had a brain injury.
That's very sad.
Yeah, both can be wrong and neither one be a winner. As a matter, that's
true. Yes.
Yeah. So, and I don't see how anybody can possibly, what is the end goal? I know what the end goal was, is exactly the money, and then getting people to attack the people she didn't like. That's exactly what happened. And you don't want those texts coming out, which I don't know if those texts would have came out in court. I don't know. I don't see why they would have, but
I know, Tawanda.
Yeah, Tawanda.
I remember. It was heartbreaking.
Yes, if something happened to one of my sisters, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't imagine. All right, so I think that's all we have for today.
Yep, that's all the damage we can do today. I guess when we hear more, we'll come back with more. But if you guys hear anything in the meantime, make sure you tag us. Let us know, because I'm definitely curious. Definitely curious to see where this goes.
Me too. Me too.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you, Clara, for letting us use your stuff.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.